wanted to talk to you about a couple things with the boat. Obviously, we have our original contract, and Juan's going to go over a couple other things we got some questions and concerns on.
More concerns?
And wanted to bring to your attention. I'm pretty sure you know a few of them, and we just wanted to basically have a conversation about it.
And here it goes.
So tell me about the overheads.
So the overheads, I'm sure.
What are we talking about? Overhead lights?
The overhead panels inside your boat.
You just basically had to snap them and break them, so we have no other choice right now than to make new panels. While we're doing the new PVC panels, that would be an ideal time, is just to sand, prime, and paint them after we fit them, and it's all beautiful high gloss white. They don't get dirty. It'll probably last you the lifetime of the boat, and it gives you a different little look on the inside instead of vinyl.
Have we found the leak?
Not at this moment.
Keep going on the leak detection, because something tells me that this chapter's not over.
I had the painters do a walkthrough through your holes, and there's a lot. I don't think I could actually tell the amount of gel coat cracks and damages you have on the actual holes. To repair those and do gel coat is probably going to be more expensive than the boat's worth.
Really? Holy shit.
Because it's on both hulls throughout the whole boat.
If we were to go on both of those hull sides and grind open every crack and all the fiberglass damage, like where that jet ski hit, and fix all the little chips going all around both hull sides, nice white boot stripe, and that way everything is uniform, it's the same color. With white cushions up top I wanted to talk to you about. We're going to put some cushions.
I got cushions.
Yeah, but those look like ass, Brad. I'm sorry.
Different colors.
They're
Okay, hold on, wait.
garbage, man.
So you don't like my cushions?
Listen, what we want to do is match and blend in contrasting colors all throughout your boat. So basically, you're gonna have a baby blue hull with a white boot stripe. We'll get some white cushions and take that same color blue and run those cushions right through the top of it and over, and then do the piping on the outside in that color blue. So you have white, blue, it'll match your hull. Then when we go on the inside in the salon, you have these gray cushions there, which really there's nothing gray in there. And we wanna match those with your interior so that you have these contrasting colors that pop off of each other. So when you go through, everything flows together with the colors and nothing sticks out like it's out of place.
I got brand new cushions. I mean, they've been 2 charters, and you want to replace them already? I mean, that's not what's wrong with the boat.
I wouldn't be going through this if I didn't believe that needed to be done.
Okay, I got 2 sets of cushions for the bow lounge.
Right.
I got 2 sets of cushions for the aft cockpit, summer and winter.
Right.
And then we did all of the interior. It's like 12 grand. And also we bought the sail bag and had that done as per that color scheme. To me, it all ties in with itself.
Yeah, but I'm worried about you sticking them on my work when it leaves this facility, and they look and they stick out like ass, and oh, Foster's did that. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. So how about this? How about let me create a schedule with some fabrics and materials, maybe a little sketch on what it's going to look like, and let me work with my subcontractors who be the cushions on me and see if we can't get a comfortable price so that everything ties in together.
If you want to make me up some kind of a mock-up or some type of thing for me to look at, I'll look at it.
Okay.
But I didn't come up here to do upholstery.
Got it. Understood.
You're a legendary guy, Dennis.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you were an interior designer. Guilty.
I'm not an interior designer, but I've worked with enough of them, and I know how these colors match in, and I know how they like them to match the hull sides.
Awesome.
And the paint. So let's just look at that. Maybe you'll come around to my way thinking and have a different idea.
Perhaps.
Once I put it in front of you with the colors, and you see how they tie into each other.
That may happen, but right now I'm not in the cushion market right now.
Okay.
And you guys sanded that down, saw the trowel marks.
Correct.
Yes.
Saw the voids that looks like the bolting hammer.
Right.
And you sanded all that down.
We sanded all that down.
Okay.
It's not leaking, but to do a repair on that, I gotta fix the crack, fill it, ferret, gel coat it.
Got it.
Wet sand, buff and polish.
Perfect. I'm with you. But you don't have to sand the whole deck.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
I can't just fix that hole because your non-skid will have a flat area that's gonna look nasty. So I gotta take that whole pattern, that section, and redo all that non-skid on that section. Where every section had damages. So to redo all your non-skid, you'll probably be here for 2 or 3 months just on non-skid. The easiest solution, sand all the decks, fix all your cracks, all your voids. Once we have everything fixed, we can spray non-skid with paint, which is a lot faster, quicker.
Okay, I didn't tell you to sand my decks. You chose to do that.
Correct.
I didn't tell you to replace my upholstery. You guys chose to do that.
Correct.
Okay, it's not your boat. You guys are blank checking this thing.
Okay, this game is called blank check.
I signed so many initials when I got here
Right.
with Rosa. It looked like I was ready for her to go, Mr. Barker, the house is yours. Where's my initials on this stuff? So where are we at financially with the deck then?
Well, we're putting some final numbers together now, but let me ask you.
Can we get a ballpark?
Yeah, we'll get a ballpark for you.
We're at like what, 8 grand, 9
No,
grand,
more than that. More than that.
10 grand.
No, more than that. More than that.
Don't say 20 grand.
No, you're going to be up around 30, 33,000.
No, seriously.
Sometimes these owners and captains are not very educated on exterior finishing or fiberglass or other areas. And I know it's going to happen. I've been through 30,000 of these. I've seen these movies before. And I'm not going to pull my guys off to stop because they think it might be a little bit too expensive or they only want to do this spot, not that spot. Eventually, these guys are going to come back to my way of thinking. It's my business. It's my house. And the house always wins.
Now we're doing a whole bunch of stuff that you decided you should be fixed. You picked out a color
Correct.
scheme for my hall. You picked out my cushions that we didn't talk about. There's a whole bunch of shit on here.
Let me paint a picture for you on that.
You painted a picture, and
But
you hung it above my bedroom.
I want to give you a better picture. When we went up to the Keys and we went over it, the whole deck had the ball peen hammer marks.
Just above the coach room.
No,
on
there's
the
ball.
port side.
And you had
No, there's
boards,
ball
you had
peen
holes.
hammer marks on the front deck as well that are round like this that are indentated from people stepping on it. And there's chips and cracks in a molded non-skid pattern. You can't leave that there. You're going to have the same problem the other contractor tried to bully up in the first place if we do that. And I'm not going to do that. Eventually, these guys are going to come back to my way of thinking. It's my business, it's my house, and the house always wins.
30 grand, Dennis?
30 grand. You can't just go get anybody to deal with molded non-skid. That has to be a specialist.
No, you said that. You said that in the beginning, and I get the solution. We could have gone anywhere to get sanding and wet sanding. I could have gotten that done in the Keys. I came up here because you guys are artists. You guys do custom work. You guys think outside of the box.
Correct.
You guys are doing longshoreman labor on here. Slow down a little bit. Give me a little bit of an education. And let me have the benefit of your wisdom, and let me pay for that. But don't jump the gun on me, because that doesn't make me feel super warm and fuzzy. What about February 20th? Am I still going to be able to splash on February 20th and get back to Keys so that I can make enough money to pay your bills?
We'll have to see what kind of work keeps getting added to the schedule and to the budget, and what things on top of our already original contract.
I also would like to know what work keeps getting added to the schedule.
Well, I have made a list for you here,
Okay,
and we're putting that together for you as we speak.
All right.
And then obviously I'll go over your original contract, which is the molded non-skid, put everything together and show you that as well, so that everything when we're done is uniform and nothing sticks out and becomes eyesores on that boat.
Okay, I hear you. You're looking out for me, but
Yep.
can you please look out for the budget as well?
Remember, we're not a charity organization here, okay? We don't. This is for profit.
And I'm not in philanthropy either.
Okay, so let's meet in the middle somewhere, all right?
Can we retool this estimate financially on the budget, and let's look at that and make some choices?
Yes, we can do that. All right.
Have a good weekend, guys.
To say that got a little intense is an understatement. But all things considered, it could have been much worse. It's understandable that when your boat is your livelihood, that budgets and timelines are pretty much live or die, make or break. And any captain would rightly be concerned if those were to be compromised. But this is Dennis Foster, and these are the loyal, hardworking department managers and artists that have earned Foster's Yacht Services the reputation and rightful place in the absolute pinnacle of the world of luxury yacht repair. And their work speaks for itself. They make dreams come true over and over again. And as for Aria, there should be no reason for Dennis and his team not to deliver another miracle. But one never knows exactly what the future holds. And in this high-pressure world of luxury yachting, anything can happen at any time. But if there was ever any doubt, just take it from the man himself, Dennis Foster.
Foster's Yacht Services and all of our team are miracle workers. We go above and beyond what we're paid to do. We perform miracles weekly, monthly, and yearly, especially when it comes to budgets, time frames, and number one overall, schedules.
He's definitely not lacking in confidence. Life can always find a way to surprise us in ways we could have never imagined. Don't miss the next episode to find out the fate of Aria and perhaps the fate of Dennis and his entire crew.